35 weeks.
35? Oh my gosh, he could be here any day.
Gonna go to the gym. Hi. Hi, princess.
What's Miley doing?
Standing on our wedding photos that you got framed for me.
Oh, let's show him.
We did our birthing from within class a while ago, and we were supposed to get each other gifts. So Matt framed these two pictures. Obviously the babe's in there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And this one, which is a really good one. You can't even tell I'm pregnant, but you can now.
I thought we would do a retrospective today. Like 2 years ago, we made the video about burning the ships when we quit our jobs. So I thought we'd do a retrospective on how things are going, because today's a big business day. I planned this big quarterly presentation for our team, which is just Mega, me, and 2 other people, and full day of eating, of course. So I did my lift. Now I have my coffee, which I showed you.
Did you lift with your glasses on, Mr. Cool J? When I was at the gym like a week ago, there was this woman who came up to me and she recognized me from Keto Connect. She's like, oh, watch your husband. So we said hi, and then she walked away, and then I was like, oh, she seemed like young and cool. And then today I saw her in the parking lot, and she came up to me. She's like, oh, I made your shepherd's pie last night, which is an amazing recipe. You guys should make it. And then I was like, also, I was thinking we should hang out sometime. And she's like with her husband or boyfriend, I'm not sure, probably husband. And she was like, yeah, sure. So I grabbed her contact, and I think I have a friend now.
What is he eating? He's just eating stuff constantly. Oh, your toe scraper thing is here, just right in the shot.
My booty's so sore.
Your body's so bootylicious. Okay guys, so burning the ships. We made the video 2 years and 3 months ago, and thinking back, we weren't really burning the ships, because burning the ships, the whole saying is like, if you want to take the island, you got to burn the boats. Tony Robbins says it. It's like, I think it's been done in history, like in a battle, someone burned the ships. You're taking the island or you're dead, right? Which is cool. It's very cool to think about. But we didn't really burn the ships because we were already making like more than enough money, like close to the amount of money we were making at our jobs. Yeah. Really burning the ships would have been like doing it
way earlier.
Which retrospectively, we probably should have done if we really wanted something. Decide to succeed, basically, and you'll succeed.
He just licked my toe scraper.
Good boy. But a little retrospective on the past over 2 years. Are we glad we did it? Of course.
Yes. We wouldn't be in Atlanta. We probably wouldn't have a baby on the way. Things would be just so different, right?
The main thing that would be different is I wouldn't wake up every morning, be in control of my own destiny, and be able to create what I want to create, and just kind of going through the motions half the time. You know, oh, it's fantasy football season. I can put in 2 hours a day of fantasy football research at work on the company's money, you know? Like, that's what I used to do.
We'd probably have like a lot more, which is not a positive, but like a lot more date nights and like Netflix binges and things that, you know, you kind of do when you're a couple. And
we've exceeded our expectations dramatically. I never would have thought we would have made it this far. Where are we headed now? That's more of what I'm thinking. An inflection point is where we're at. That's why I made this quarterly presentation today. I guess what I'm realizing is it's hard to give up control, because when we started, it was just Mega and I doing everything. Filming videos, editing, everything. So now we have to like tell people to do things if we want to grow bigger. You can't just do it with 2 people.
I mean, delegating is a skill that...
It's a harder skill.
It's a hard skill.
Yeah. Growing pains, I guess. We're trying to start other new businesses, which we haven't told you about yet, but we will soon.
Yeah, very soon. And then literal growing pains.
Yeah, and a baby. You'll always give yourself these excuses. Like when we first started, I was thinking, now of course you're thinking this because keto's really big. It's like, it's too late. Everyone's already done keto, YouTube, websites, whatever you're thinking of doing, if you even are. When we started doing it over 2 years ago, we thought it was too late. So I think it's never too late if you're bringing something unique and you want to do it.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
The more the merrier too, you know, putting your take on it, your perspective, content that you think will help other people and help yourself.
That's the current state of things, guys. Looking to grow, of course. Growth versus fixed mindset. I'm just deep in these self-help books, you guys can probably tell. One thing I've had a recurring thought of for like the past 6 months is I want to start a business channel. Business, investing, just capitalism in general. There's a lot of them out there, but I thought maybe I could bring something unique because we have built a business. Most people doing it haven't necessarily. So like, I feel like I at least have a leg up. The leg down I have is they're so good at telling you how to do businesses. I'm not good at like articulating it.
I feel like we're on completely different pages as far as our thinking goes. My mind's been a lot, obviously, in like the baby's arrival. We're 5 weeks out from the technical due date. So I've been reading a lot of like sleeping habit books and mom books and parenting books. And I've been like reflecting a lot on my upbringing, you know, how I would differentiate my parenting versus the parenting I was raised with. Oh, look at our babies. Miley. I quickly made a bulletproof decaf chai tea and filled up my water. So in here is 1 tablespoon of coconut oil and a scoop of MCT oil powder, some salt, and liquid monk fruit. So I'm gonna enjoy that during the meeting. And Julius is gonna try and play with all of his toys at once. And then quickly, we're vlogging, so I'm just gonna introduce everyone. So top left is Miranda, our newest employee. Bottom left is Matt, you guys know. Top right is Laura, and bottom right is Cassandra.
Okay guys, we're on our post-dinner walk, but I'm inserting this into the middle of the vlog because we forgot about it for like 3 straight vlogs now. A while ago, someone made a rap song and they posted it on their YouTube channel. I don't know his name, but I'll put it on the screen right now. Listen to his rap song, it's cool, and subscribe to his channel and check him out.
He talks about us.
He says our names in it, I think. What does he say? Do you remember the line?
Something Matt and Mega Keto Connect. And I think he's like repping a bunch of like other keto gear and stuff. But yeah, it's cool, it's fun. Show your creativeness. You don't have to include us in it, but like we like to see it, right?
Yeah, but include us if you can.
Come into my cancers, need some keto therapy. Life is kinda hard, I'm hanging on Beverly. Wasn't worth being, so I started doing eggs and cheese and achieved energy like Stephanie, no lethargy. More GABA, but I stay up bacon like a Matt and Mega. NSF, I'm connected, yeah, the city that they met in. If you ain't reaching your goals, check the macros and the method. So now you hear me gassing off the oil in my engine. Yeah, I think you're pretty sweet, babe, but you know I'm going keto, babe. Yeah, I think you're pretty sweet, babe, but you know I'm going keto, babe.
Julius has been by my side all morning. And last night I put out some ground beef in the fridge to thaw, and I cooked it up this morning. This is a pound of ground beef, salt, pepper, and some garlic powder that I'm gonna just have in the fridge for the next couple days. I'm getting hungrier and hungrier these days, and I just like to have something quick to grab. Otherwise, I get cranky and I resort to, you know, like a snack or something that's not filling or not as nutritious for me. And then we got a bunch of this smoked salmon yesterday, which is really, really good. Oh no, it's mackerel, sorry. The mackerels are great, really high fat and good protein. Yeah, maybe I'll hard boil some more eggs. But also, we actually just got an Amazon package. Big, big hoops. And then I got evening primrose oil, so I've been reading a lot about it. It's like a natural supplement so it helps soften the cervix. If you're getting close, like people start taking evening primrose oil around 36 weeks. I've read a lot of forums on Baby Center, only heard really good things. So that's just something you can look into.
Miley's over here writing blog posts like always. Stew, carrot stew. It's our favorite thing to do. Oh, you caught me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You guys know that song? Okay, so I've made this breakfast lunch for the past 3 days. I'm back on a veggie kick, guys. Veggies are back on the menu, boys. It's like 6 ounces of ground beef cooking, about 5 cloves of garlic. One of these peppers, it's dried. It just adds some good flavor. I'm gonna do some kale, and I'm gonna do 2 carrots. I'll show you when it's done.
And then mine is really boring and simple, but I cooked up that ground beef you saw. So there's about 4 ounces probably of ground beef in here. We had a hard-boiled egg left over, and then 2 tablespoons of sour cream with a lot of salt and pepper. So that's what I'm gonna be eating right now.
We got kale, we got ground beef, we got 2 carrots, that chopped up pepper, some garlic, some spinach, and then I also added like 2 tablespoons of lamb tallow, or sometimes I'll do ghee or butter just to add fat to it. And I like it because the veggies soak up all the fat. Just easy way to add fat to your diet. And we got a sponsor today, F-Bomb. They make 3 main things, which they're all really good for traveling on keto. Nut butters. They say the most popular flavor is chocolate macadamia nut. That one's okay. This one is my favorite, and I've been having it a lot lately. It's pecan and macadamia nut butter. They make these, which are pork sticks. They make 3 flavors, I believe. And then they make these really good, strong flavored cheese crisps. So this one's like buffalo wing, and it's just really strong flavored. I'll link these guys below, dropinfbomb.com, and if you use Keto Connect, you get 10% off. And then one thing I found yesterday at Whole Foods, which maybe you guys want to look for, it's really good. If you don't like the 100% dark chocolate, everyone says it's really bitter, check out this brand. It's called Taza, and it's 95% dark chocolate, which takes some of the edge and bitterness off, and it's 2 grams of added sugar per serving, so there's a little bit of sugar. For this entire bar, it's 10 net carbs. I'm gonna have a pecan macadamia nut butter.
I think I might have one of these too. I've never tried the pecan flavor.
It's my fave.
My meal wasn't so filling. I underestimate my body. That would normally fill me up,
Baby just eats it all.
but then, then baby takes over and I'm starving.
And then I'm gonna have this right here, so that's 2.5 net carbs.
You always say she would be a good mother.
She would.
She's-
That's my greatest regret in life. Miley not being able to have kids of her own. She
But
would
we
be
didn't-
such a ferocious mother.
We didn't get her spayed or anything. She did it on her own.
So there's 2 major prongs to this theory then. There's dietary saturated fat raises your LDL cholesterol, and then raised LDL cholesterol causes heart disease. Are both of those flawed? One of them flawed? What's your diagnosis? We finished the podcast. It was a great one.
Yeah, it was really good.
And Mega ran to Whole Foods, so I thought I'd show you what she got. So this is just like cheese cubes. Mega snacks on this stuff all day.
Not all.
Pregnancy.
Yeah. If I want cheese, I'm gonna eat cheese.
And then she picked me up more of these. I sent her on a special mission. She got me 3 of them. I like these a lot. They're good. She likes these Kavita drinks. It's kind of like a kombucha mixed with a soda, some vinegar in it, I think. There's 2 servings in this bottle. So for the full bottle, it's 10 carbs. She drinks some over the course of like a day or 2 usually though. And then she got me this cold brew coffee, some avocados, these bulletproof bars, which if you guys have seen our recent protein bar video, I completely changed my mind on these. I actually like how they taste now. They grew on me. We got these keto cups, which we like. A lot of people think they're too bitter. A couple bottles of water, some shallots, some blueberries, which are in season right now.
We like to freeze them.
And then what's this here?
Collards.
Collards. I know a lot of people focus on like organic. That's the first thing they look for, which is important, I would say. But a couple other factors I like to look for. Number 1 is seasonality. What's in season, that's gonna be cheaper. It's also gonna be more nutritious because there isn't like this big waiting period from when it's grown, when it's picked, to when you actually eat it. And then number 2 is country of origin. Just like buying things appropriate to the region, I guess, and closest to home. Like with these collard greens, they're probably like South Carolina or Georgia. The blueberries are probably Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so stuff like that matters, but obviously some things like avocados, Mexico. And I think just like paying attention to that a little bit more is also good for just trying to conceptualize like what did our ancestors eat, because they probably weren't having avocados from Mexico at the same time as they were having blueberries from Georgia, right? So these things aren't really symbiotic to like an ancestral diet. Just fun to think about that type of stuff.
Or not fun and something we just like to do. Sometimes I get confused because it's like local Georgia grown zucchini. I'll get zucchini a lot. Or like California zucchini, so that's United States, and then the organic is in Mexico, and I'm like, well, Matt, what do I do here? Do I go organic out of country, or do I stay, in the US and go non-organic?
I don't have a great answer for that. We're gonna film videos. Got some lights.
We've been doing videos here. I like that we don't have, remember the Keto Connect thing behind us?
Yeah.
That was a little over the top, right? Sitting in this position in particular gets Julius so anxious. It's always a hassle.
And then this is kind of new. It's a monitor that shows you the shot.
That's like enough for you only.
Yeah, so I'm gonna snack on these while we cook. It's kind of like a glass of wine. You drink while you cook.
I wish there was wine. Soon. I'll be a totally different woman.
Julius, get a life.
Poor guy.
Here's our dinner. It really reduces down. It was 1 pound to start with.
Yeah, looks like I have quite a bit more here, but
They gave me like a
Julius
full
would
squid.
destroy that.
You want a full squid? Oh my gosh. He got some, no!
Is there garlic on
Yeah.
it?
I'm also having an avocado and potentially some blueberries.
I've been doing much smaller meals, 300, 400 max calories, because I get like really uncomfortable. I'll eat this and then probably wait a little and then maybe have a snack. We definitely have a snack later on. It's really early right now.
And I added about a tablespoon of ghee is what I cooked this in. Are you having fourth meal?
I think I'll do a 2 Good yogurt. It's 2 good, 3 total and net carbs in this, 2 fat and then 12 protein.
You doing any mixers?
Yeah, I like to add 1 of 2 usually. Yeah, and I like both of these because they're high fat and like barely, there's like no protein basically. So it offsets the protein in the yogurt. Coconut, almonds, prunes, carrots, salt, and a little monk fruit. Macros, 11 fat, 7 total carbs, and 3 fibers, so 4 net carbs per serving, and then 3 proteins. I like to pound out a bunch of it, like a serving of it. I'll show you.
Okay, so show us how you crush it. How do you crush things? So what's the rationale behind crushing? Just more evenly distributed flavor?
Yeah, I don't want like big crunches. I want like just...
Little sandies.
Yeah, I want like sand in my mouth. Creamy sand. Chocolate Oreos or vanilla? Golden Oreos?
Depends how many I'm eating. If I have to eat like 1 to 3, I might go golden. If I have to eat a full sleeve, I'm going traditional.
Oh, I just messaged David.
My cousin?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, stoked to have you on board.
My cousin's helping us do SEO for our website.
Interning with us, which is very exciting.
Since we completely ignore all aspects of the business other than messing around in the kitchen mixing yogurt.
Doesn't that look great, guys?
No, that's how you make a yogurt mixture. We should do tutorials where you teach us how to do really simple things.
If we've given you any value today, it's been this. But like, look, it's like really nice and like just everywhere.
It's like a creamy sand almost.
Yeah. Bye guys, we hope you had fun watching this. 35 weeks. Yeah, who knows? Maybe next vlog I'll have a baby.
There might not be a next vlog.